Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is time for Echo Episode 3. This is Coy, this is John. We don't really have much time. We got to film this right now. So leave a like on this video, subscribe and click the notification bell. Thank you so much to Private for helping us out down these highlights. Full-length through extra watch along where you single with your own copy of Echo available for our Super Sex Rejects over at our Patreon page. We cover several things exclusively with highlights and watch alongs included. I don't even care to ask you how you guys are doing. Let's get to it. Whoa.
Cool.
Martin Scorsese presents.
He's been fighting to get into this universe.
In the late 1800s, Indian country was infested with dangerous criminals threatening the safety of the native nations. Tribes established their own police force to bring these criminals to justice. These tribal... Is this like a Law and Order?
Defenders? Oh, the
Cool. Light Horsemen. All right.
Wow.
This is fun.
Is this fun? This story
This is
of what
fun.
they had to endure?
Yeah, the style is fun, Greg.
History can be light and badass.
See, it's fun.
Oh my god. What did those gourds ever do to you?
I love how this is shot so modern day with cool camera work.
A lot of depth of field, yeah. Ooh, Tuklo.
Wow.
Cool.
All right, now let's see you do that with the vibranium shield or your hat. Uh-oh, but it's in the name.
Yeah. Something shouldn't change.
Ever.
Men are life takers.
Just produce a baby.
And then let it be unto the elements. Braids are for men. That's right. I agree. If it wasn't difficult to do with headphones on, I'd tie one right now. You will defeat the Predator.
This is a really cool way to do a backstory and exposition.
And I like how much time they take for these things.
Yeah, they're letting everything breathe, especially the openings being the supernatural or past elements.
Yeah, going from the game in the last one to this.
Oh, man. She gonna save the day? She gonna whoop some ass right now.
I think they're chronological too, right? The mountain falling, the game, and then this seem to be.
Whoa.
Bang, bang.
Whoop some ass, Tuklo. This must be her.
Oh, she's the ancestor that.
Yeah.
Beautiful shots.
Whoa, we have Ender full frame here.
Dang. And a color fade in.
Corey.
Uh-oh.
And some sound design.
Get him. Woo-hoo-hoo. Aim true.
Braids are for men!
Yes, take that down at once. Ah, just that look in her eye.
Proud Papa.
She can shoot.
Ooh, nice.
I like that the sound, I didn't even catch the frame change and the sound like blending into it. That was really cool.
I want to say you said frame change. It actually went frame change.
Touche.
Oh,
Touche.
wow.
It was 4x6?
As Zack Snyder intended, yeah.
Ah, that's a great first shot after
Parallel
the
the
credits.
earlier? Yeah.
That is clever.
Super
I
clever.
really
Black and
think
white.
like filmmaking is
It
really
feels like
demonstrated.
someone got to make
Loki,
something.
This and What If have really demonstrated filmmaking capacity in Marvel more than some other things.
Agreed.
It's called cinema, Scorsese. Oh.
Cinema.
Bought you in the bajo?
Cut the crap. I didn't come here to get leg humped by some old rest dog like you.
Res dogs.
Ah, you used to melt like butter when I talk Indian to you.
Marvel Spotlight.
Oh.
Maya's back.
Kill the mood.
Thought that might have something to do with it.
Want a hump?
She's too much like her father.
You don't know that. You don't even know her.
And you do? You haven't seen her any more than I have in the last 20 years.
Want a hump?
You know, you two are exactly alike.
We are not alike.
You lost your daughter. Why don't you just swallow your pride before you lose your granddaughter, too?
I can't talk to her now. I got nothing to say.
Oh, you'll find something.
Well, maybe you shouldn't talk to her. Maybe you should just listen for once.
You know what it is that I figured out of why I'm so connected more with the supporting characters, because there's some actual like tension and a variety of emotion, whether that be like fear and joy. There's levels. Or whenever we cut to Maya, sometimes I feel like it's kind of
She's just
a little one note.
being a
honestly.
badass. Yeah.
Dane, I promise you, man, Maya's here.
Tonight, have her ready. Wait for my call.
Oh, Tracksuit Mafia coming to town. Let's get bowling alley fight or a rolling skate fight. We'll
get there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Evil Dead Rise.
No, this is where Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot had a conversation about Steppenwolf.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Cool.
They meet.
Ooh.
Oh, they tried to warn her.
Get you with mystical chloroform.
No, I think she was really taken.
No, she was just the spirits.
The ancestors were trying to
That's how the
protect her.
spirits do it.
Oh, there you go.
Getting my wish.
Immediate Rick Fire.
That was fast.
Oh, you're going to have to fight on that leg now. That's handy.
That is a blessing. Sleaze bag. Read lips. Can't you
I'll
guys
take care of it.
argue in sign language, guys?
Yes. Be considerate. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's
How did they,
he must be. Maybe he's not bad,
Maybe not.
or maybe he's gonna do something treacherous. I don't know. I hope
He's
not.
in a tough position.
Buddy.
Oh, no, she's going to be in danger, and she's going to realize how much she cares about her.
Oh, man.
Hello?
Shut up, shut up.
Oh, boy. You guys gonna make this personal.
Get out of there, Bonnie.
want to skate? I'll do whatever it takes to skate.
Oh, no.
We didn't think to lock this door.
The delivery door.
It's after 6 p.m. No one's supposed to be there.
Thought it was fine.
Hey, I tried the front.
Whoa.
Not a good time. Pretty busy.
I like the timing of that.
Oh, well, I won't take very long.
Maybe you guys can communicate in sign language. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You call me tomorrow. The RINK's being audited by the IRS, and I'm just swimming in paperwork.
Is there anything I can do?
No. I'm good. Probably shouldn't have deducted all that mileage on all those pairs of skates.
That's a clever joke.
They'll give you 22 cents a gallon.
Appreciate it.
I thought these guys
Hi,
were working
Bonnie.
for Fisk. They work for the IRS.
Yeah, that's the twist. Tracksuit Mafia is actually auditors.
I'm having the hardest time keeping up with this show.
You can't spell Wilson Fisk without the IRS.
Come on. Get your firefighting hose.
Yes.
Hose them down.
Dispatch? Dispatch?
Whoa, no.
There's a third one.
Way to go, Maya. The people you care about are in danger now.
Because of you.
How could
You're going to
you?
realize this episode that you care. Oh, is she going to attach that skate to her leg?
Oh, my God. She's going to take him on one-legged.
Not the reunion you wanted. You should have said hi.
That shirt, though.
This better be like an impactful ass moment. The whole MCU have been waiting for Bonnie and her to reunite.
They also can't communicate because their hands are tied.
She could take off her shoe.
Morse code.
Hey.
The name's Bond.
Of course. Of course.
Like I would just like cut to boop,
Done and
Her
dusted.
nonchalance.
Like hands
Not
behind
sawing,
back.
not.
Yeah, nothing. Just.
Ooh.
Great shot.
That's really cool.
It's a cool way of using that trope of reflection in mirror.
Another great example of like a filmmaker. Like it feels like planned and storyboarded.
Whoa, whoa. Let's not get carried away here.
Pre-production.
Okay, thank you, show. I needed this scene with her.
Yeah.
Me, Greg, me feeling. I wrote you every day for 5 years. A letter.
She's no Gosling.
I like it. They just feel like sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you gotta try not to keep touch nowadays.
What did you do?
Maya brought this on herself coming home. All I did was accelerate the process.
You called someone.
I ain't taking orders no more. Not from you.
I'm taking orders from someone else.
With money sometimes.
He's got better orders.
Come on, Vicky, I swear I heard something. It might be loose.
Quickly, though.
Ball.
Some ADR. I love the way she holding that gun.
Yeah.
The both of them, jeez.
Thank you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't shoot her. If she's dead when they get here, we ain't getting paid. Hey.
Eyes on the prize.
This is our fault for letting him do the tie-in.
Hey.
Do not assume incompetence in dealing with an unknown kidnapper.
Kill them.
Yeah, take him out.
Yeah, go!
Yeah, y'all ain't ready for this.
Come on.
Shit, they locked it.
We can't shoot through the door.
I think we gotta go back in there and hold tire.
No, it's not worth the trouble. The door's locked anyway.
What is that phone number?
Can't Maya like climb through like the ceiling, like Die Hard it a little bit? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Or at least
she's
through the
gonna-
window,
She's
back
got a
window.
plan. She's gonna pop out
Yeah,
one
she
of
wouldn't
those
have risked
lockers.
Bonnie without.
And can Maya not read lips?
I'm sure she can, right?
But whenever they cut to her perspective and people are talking, it seems like she can't make out what they're saying.
You're the guy then.
Yeah, I'm the guy. Vicky.
Vicky's my name.
I hope the information you've been texting is legit. I don't like being played with.
Guaranteed, it's the real deal. Assuming you brought that money.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we got protocols, right?
Package first.
You don't look like walk in with the money, do you?
Bro.
Of course not.
He really does look like Evan Peters in Boyd Wolverine. Oh my gosh, she's MacGyvering her foot.
She's gonna put him on her hands.
Whoa, she is crafty. They've given her a lot of time to put something together.
She's making her own Johnny 5.
Shots of her.
Yeah, just so like.
Very pleased with her abilities.
This is Herbie Origins, guys. We're getting the Fantastic Four robot. She's building it.
And remember, do not assume incompetence.
Maya built this in a storeroom.
Nice.
That was great, John. That was really good.
Guys, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Please smash like and
subscribe.
That's gross.
Come on now, don't.
I like that detail of the glass just residing in her.
Shooting her with bearings. That's great.
Oh my god. This poor woman. She's not cut out for this.
No, she's earned it.
How you get jammed up like this? You got something to spill? Huh?
This guy's having fun.
Maya Lopez. Lopez who blew up the armory.
We're actually not at liberty to say until we get our money.
Yep.
You're gonna get killed, man.
I love the way he's playing that too. Grasping for any threat of authority in this situation. God, it looks like a saw trap.
How about let's all go out and you show me that money?
Dude.
You catch that, brothers?
Let's all go out.
Vicky wants to go out. So take him out.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, dude. Dude.
Yeah.
Evan Holbrook.
I actually really love that detail.
Oh.
Whoa!
Thanks again, Vicky, for the odd tip.
How he like jumped and got shot like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
It's
this
real.
result.
Where is Maya Lopez?
She's coming for you.
Take them all out in this game. Yes.
Burn through the witch's slab.
First Rob
in the
Zombie
back
use
of
in the
my
MCU.
Dracula.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Even this expression
His
there,
little
it's like,
smirk.
it's like, she's coming. Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
The lighting in this place was designed for a fight.
Batman and Robin fights.
Yes.
Linkin Park music
Can,
videos.
can he fight?
I guarantee it.
I mean, it looks kind of like a Rob Zombie music video, to be fair. With the needle drop. Ooh, nice.
Bit of a slow motion to that.
Yeah.
You can't have the Daredevil team on every fight scene.
What?
Why did you think little Tiffany deserved to die?
Make America skate again.
Ooh. Damn.
Oh, yes, you are your people. Interesting.
Genetic memory, but with powers.
Well, I think it's like mirroring the trajectory.
I think it's both.
Nice.
Ah. Oh, that's a pinball machine.
That was cool.
Ooh. Legends of the Coyote. Whoa.
Some jump frames are interesting.
Whoa. It's like a Zack Snyder-esque, like, zoom out.
Ooh, no. Cool.
Whoa. Cosmic Claw.
These overhead shots.
Get used
in
to
the arcades.
settings.
She always looks like she's having, like, a great time fighting.
Yeah, she's always so happy after murking.
Oh. Yes! Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, got to the whip.
Ending.
Oh, that's so good.
Beautiful.
It's like Jackie Chan with the horseshoe.
I love seeing props used, environmental props.
Ski ball. Oh,
Yes.
use everything at your disposal. Oh my god.
Come on, Maya.
Put his head through the little hole. It's 1,000 points.
Now, Bonnie.
Mystical power time.
I haven't heard this song in forever.
It's going to be Kingpin?
Yep.
I have one eye.
I.
Well, I thought, yeah, I understand. I'm sorry, let me just...
Nope. I love watching this guy.
Let's go!
Wow.
Okay. Leave my surrogate daughter alone.
Yeah, even from New York.
There is a certain calibration to that nick of time suspense you gotta hit.
Yes.
Though. And but they didn't.
Timing is a little funky here and there on this show, I think, in general.
But cool fight. I like how the fight distinguished itself from the last fight.
Yeah. Rob Zombie got that Marvel money.
Yeah. I do like the dynamic this creates for her.
Yeah, we get to see her open up some. And they do see like sisters, like immediate.
Oh, touch. Unless I need to punch you for a diversion again.
I will hurt you. Look, they will not hurt you. I will hurt you.
Yeah.
I think they need to kill off Bonnie.
It's the only thing that's keeping her human.
Bonnie needs to get an Iron Man suit or something, or become a special thing.
They need a fridge Bonnie.
The part
where we were kidnapped by the guy who cleans my skates?
Who do you think that was?
Only one person who could have.
He has one eye.
Well, you didn't shoot him in the face good enough.
Tonight, things caught up to us both. If the offer still stands, I'm helping you.
Still stands. They stand.
Oh, dude.
I really like him a lot.
I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, he's great.
And she's opening up because of these relationships in a way I hoped they would.
That's why I wanted to hold back some of my
Second episode thoughts.
criticisms. Yeah, because I feel like Maya's so much more invested in this episode. Yeah.
Also, why it's a good binge. I do feel like the
It's
model was
definitely
good for
designed-
this.
Definitely designed for a binge. I think Disney's on the right path here. Or the show's just complete and utter shit, according to what everyone said before.
Oh yeah, those leaks from those credible source.
Yeah.
It's a lovely music cue.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
We got some mystical shit for you.
That's cool.
It's a MacGuffin.
I love him so much. He's great.
You don't like it.
She doesn't know what it is.
That means Choctaw Tushka is on the scene.
Ooh.
If you don't like it, I could paint it matte black.
That's
the first time we've really seen a full smile.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. She smirked, but that was like a grin.
That was like
really cute.
a very real moment.
Now, as a man, I'm invested in her.
Hey, all it took
She'd
was
look nicer if she smiled more. It just came true.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Choctaw forever.
I don't get in family business since your grandmother and I not together no more.
I still try to hump.
Daily.
You won't go see her.
She does.
Her heart was broken when you left. She left this place like it was, like a museum.
Preserve you in time. Yeah, you're one to talk about reaching
Sounds
out.
familiar there, Maya.
I guess we all do things we wish were different.
Disney's often saying the same thing.
Yeah, that's why they reshoot everything. Ooh, boy.
It's on a really good path. I think each episode has been getting better.
Yeah.
And its unique voice is becoming more and more into focus. Man, is this shot so well? God damn.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a product. Like it feels like a show. Like there's so much like heart in. You can tell that people loved making it in a really interesting way.
There is a passion behind the camera here.
Like the shots all have flourish and beauty.
Yeah. Like they really utilize their city and locations. And I do feel it feels very much lived in, the Choctaw people.
Yeah.
Of how they utilize it here in their story.
Just the way they spend time with and on them in both small character moments and the big, like, sweeping flashbacks.
Like, I just love that shot of that grandmother.
It's just the difference between shooting on location versus the volume, but to scale. Like this all feels like the difference between like practical and having people that are invested behind the camera on camera.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Mystical ending.
I think we have a Fisk ending.
A mystical Fisk ending.
I have one eye.
Oh, she's in like superhero garb now.
Yeah. Echo
out.
Red.
Look at them straps. Strapped up.
There he is.
You nailed that, Corey. Like a ghost.
I sensed his presence.
I like the tune they composed for him. Was that in Hawkeye or is this
No,
new
I
for
feel
the show?
new. I think it's heavy. It's Strong.
This feels like it's being played on a broken instrument.
Yeah.
Come to Papa.
Yes, that was awesome.
I love the boldness of Fisk showing up like that without anyone else.
Just
He
him
shows
being
up
enormous.
so well,
Dude.
like enormous in such a vulnerable stage. Like she could just shoot him in the other eye.
Yeah.
if she
Yes.
wants to, and she.
He just comes up
shows
injured and like he clearly hurt.
Yeah, and a new outfit, looking fresh with those drips.
Oh my.
Man, I really like this show.
Coy, pick up
Whoa.
on the dialogue.
Whoa.
What dialogue? What do you have for me? What?
The drips, Coy.
We're on the drips.
Do it, John.
We're on the drips.
You can't. Oh, John's just mocking what he does now. Do what you
sorry.
naturally
I'm
do.
sorry. I'm
Drips.
sorry. Hold on. Let me fix myself. All right.
Still mocks it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
I can't do it
genuinely.
now.
on
I'm
camera,
self-conscious.
just natural. I was so wrapped up in the show, I forgot to plug.
That is.
The
It's like I'm
excellence.
looking at myself in the mirror and I look great, G.
RejectNationShop.com.
Hey!
Get this awesome shirt. Get that awesome
That
shirt.
one, this one,
This awesome shirt.
all of them.
designed by Real Rejects. A couple are in partnership with others, but for the most part, designed ourselves. So thank you guys so much because it is the personal most favorite way to support the Chanel. And I mean that from the bottom of the heart. Thank you to all that bought one. You look good when you do it too, and they feel comfortable.
Yes.
We made sure to choose shirts that actually feel comfortable. Someone with a hairy body, I care about a comfortable shirt. What time is it? We are up against the clock, and no one else's. All right, Coy. It seems like you got a lot to say, so we got 2 more episodes to go through. But Coy, take it away.
In brief, because I know we have more to go through, I do think this show is paced better than a lot of the Marvel shows. It feels like an early Marvel movie for me, pacing-wise, as far as trusting in the supporting characters and letting the actual universe breathe. I'm really enjoying some of the comic elements where it feels like New York is just over here causing all of this problem, and it's like leaking into her town, and that's why I sense like Kingpin was the next logical thing to come to the town, because now you got to level up. You've had the henchmen come to you have problem looming, henchmen come to the town, Kingpin himself. You have Kingpin stop something, come in there, and then that's going to escalate into the third act of the show, which I feel like is what we're getting to now. It's tricky with 5 episodes instead of 6, but I do feel like we're approaching the third act now that we've had the second act incident of the Bonnie making her more humanized. So I really do feel like this is structured a lot like a miniseries. This feels like a comic book 6-issue arc or like a trade paperback. So it's really beautifully done to not only make New York a character that's a foreboding element, keeping the Kingpin and Daredevil element over here, but they're using the chronology of years of TV and years of movies and all of these elements of Daredevil and Kingpin to really build out Echo in a way where she feels independent and New York feels independent simultaneously, but she, like a good Avenger movie, can pop in and out of the main story. So I'm in love with the world building they're doing here. This feels a lot more like Gen V versus The Boys, where it feels like different perspectives in a universe that can coexist and cohabitate a world by having it set in Oklahoma. So all of those elements, plus the fight choreography really leveling up, not loving all the editing around the fight. There was a moment where they had the fight end and they had to have time pass. They're like, cut to skee ball. And I was like, But overall, what they've done is allow a world to breathe in the way that I wanted the shows to, where you could build a character up on television long form, bring them into the movie, and you'd care about them if you've seen the show, but you'd still care about them in the movie. And I think Echo being a spotlight, it being a darker show, it being R-rated, does give me hope for Daredevil and Kingpin going forward to allow that tone to have Hell's Kitchen perhaps be R-rated, have Deadpool be R-rated, have Blade, have Ghost Rider, but that doesn't sacrifice the stock price by having PG-13 movies. So I really was impressed.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed this a lot too. I like the progression very much. I appreciate, especially based on what we said last episode, that was kind of Maya in her element, whereas this takes her into a place where her element has bled over onto the people in her life and is, impossible to contain to this like isolated operation, and that is bringing in just more interesting character interactions and stuff like that, whether it be with Bonnie or with Black Crow. Them teaming up finally after everything I thought was really nice and like well earned and developed and all that stuff. And the supporting cast continues to be great. And it's one of those things where even when like I appreciate something like this in a constructive sense, because there are times where like, oh, that's a bit of a funky shot, or like, oh, that was a weird cut, but they feel in line with actual people crafting a thing versus like, oh, this was just Frankenstein together and that's why it feels weird. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe you had to figure something out on set, or maybe something didn't go 100% as you hoped it would, but in a weird way, it still felt pretty unified within that. And so, yeah, it's like even with little nicks and things, I feel like, yeah, it's only been kind of developing and progressing. And now I just hope that in these last 2 episodes, we can get a couple things that are emotionally resonant in some kind of, particularly gripping or touching way to go along with all the cool stuff and to make all the action, more meaningful, because they have like all the other stuff. And I'm really, again, enjoying the development. And yeah, if they can just continue pushing those character beats to the forefront alongside all the other, cool stuff. And like, especially having Wilson Fisk come back with that, that presence and that sense of like when he calls the guys off, that sends a message of its own. But for him to show up, like, I love even just the nuance suggested by that of this guy who's still very committed to his father figure role in this person's life, despite the mess of their relationship here and now. And I'm excited for, I mean, I could even see the next episode being like kind of isolated to the 2 of them or something, which could be neat. But yeah, I'm really excited for whatever comes next to finish this all off.
Yeah, I agree with both the things you guys said.
Hey,
you guys win.
Yes, we win.
The whites win it.
We win this review off.
Oh God, and the film styles too.
It's so pretty. I think this, Loki, and like you mentioned, What If, those 3 have really shown like a filmmaker.
You guys are really great for letting
Greg,
me.
what did you think about the episode?
I was just commending one of the things you had
I was trying to throw that to you because you were so enthralled at the beginning of the episode with the whole interlude and the film style.
Not gonna wrap.
I was trying to.
What's Greg's opinion?
I was trying to shovel past that.
I was going to give him another tangent, but he didn't want my pitch up. He didn't want my tee up. As you had said, I really like the filmmaking, and I'm going to keep cutting you off because I'm colonizing your opinion. Greg.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm just trying to get some sympathy points. Is it working? I'm sociopath.
Are you
How
okay?
the turntable?
This is my sociopath.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
This is my sociopath.
It's coming up. Here it is.
I've entered sociopath.
We're seeing a new arc.
Entered sociopath here. And this is it right here.
Greg's Act 3.
I will belittle or look for sympathy. I will gaslight you in every possible way. I can do it.
We had it coming.
No, what are you guys talking about?
I don't know. Your turn.
The film styles, the prologue.
I got nothing really to contribute now.
Stylistically.
The mysticism.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Well, what I would add into the conversation mix is the representation of the Choctaw people. I don't know what the proper words are to say. I'm always like, every time I talk about a race of people or a culture of people that I am not educated on, I'm always questioning, am I saying the right vocabulary to support my statements here? So I'm just gonna, hopefully everyone recognizes my intention here in case I get a word or two off here.
It's the Injuns.
Okay, is it?
No.
Are you sure?
It's definitely not that.
First Nation?
Choctaw Nation.
Yeah.
He said Injuns.
He did. He did with that hard J.
Yep. INJUN.
Doing a hard J.
Like,
I'm proud of that joke.
Like,
That's great.
Yep.
Hard J. We gotta remember that. That's funny. We gotta remember that for the next one.
We got it. Yeah, for the next risky satirical joke about a whole nation of people.
The best way to use a joke is repetitively.
People kicked the most throughout our country's history. Let's kick them a little more while they're down.
I know, we got a new opportunity for comedy.
Can we profit a joke off these people because they haven't suffered enough?
This satire is important.
This is very necessary.
What's funny is like I knew John was just making a joke. I just love how he responded sincerely when I said, "Is it?" Which led to that. Brilliant, brilliant. That's why a camera's here.
That's why we do shows together, guys.
Just capture these
You have an
moments.
amazing knack for throwing me like a very ridiculous request, and like the tone of your voice will be like, "Sure, I guess I'll entertain this."
This can only go well for me.
I must have missed something. I guess I'll take a look.
Anyway, yeah, like I feel like the vibe of the Choctaw Nation just literally permeates throughout the entire presence of like the voice of the show, the voice of the look, the mood that evokes from just the look and the atmosphere. Whether that be present day or past, it's kind of like the culmination of past and present, which is what the show is doing from its what would you call it? Like the what's the opening acts? What are those called in the show structurally? I forget. Like
opening, like a cold open.
Cold open, yeah,
opening
cold
button or something.
Yeah, so whatever it's called. But yeah, the cold open before the credits roll. That section, which usually delves into the past of the Choctaw people, and then as we go through the present day story with Maya Lopez. And then, but then as you're cutting around to like her family and everyone, and just the people in Oklahoma of today, I think that when they spoke about that with being part of the representation of the show, oftentimes when we talk about representation and being included in there, sometimes like the handling of that is usually. Feels,
Look at us representing.
Pandering. Yeah, usually it feels pandering.
We got one guy.
Or you could feel a little bit of force. Like it feels completely natural here. Like it seems like the intent of that is, it feels like that is like one of the actual purposes of the show is to let that be part of the voice and its character. And so I think the way they have been executing that has been absolutely excellent. And it is one of the things that I gravitate towards most when experiencing this show. Even when I experience like certain shortcomings, there is that uniqueness that this show has that separates itself from a lot of just television shows in general. You know, like granted, there's like some other shows out there, but I haven't seen Reservation Dogs, which is not the same
Definitely
nation.
check it out.
But there's. You know, it's not like the grittiest thing. It's gritty for Marvel, sure.
Yeah.
But so I understand that. So is it pushing boundaries? I don't know if it's like pushing boundaries, but it feels more mature. I would still say that it definitely feels much more. This doesn't feel like you're the one you sit down and watch with the family, nor has it necessarily gone too violent to the point where I'm like, wow, this is some of the edgiest shit I've seen from Marvel.
No one's been beheaded with a door yet.
Nothing's got into like Netflix terrain yet.
It's like between Marvel and Netflix. It's like a nice gradient.
Honestly, I think like freaking Ethan Hawke stepping on a glass shoe is still like more off-putting than anything else we've seen here so far, right? But that was like the opening of the show. But from what we've been getting so far, I think it's been really strong, and a lot of its strengths I feel are outweighing its things that I might not particularly find to be as strong. I don't know if I'd call it a weakness per se. Like there are elements where I do feel like I could be more like emotionally.
You're waiting for it to transcend.
I'm interested, but I'm never quite like. Truly moved or gripped, you know, and like at the end of the day, it's a moving picture. At the end of the day, it is supposed to be cinema, and that's the point of storytelling, because there is a coldness which is intentional. But I do love the things I'm loving. I'm really loving. That's the thing about it that is outweighing some of the parts that there's normally this emotional experience thing that I'm touching on. It's usually a massive deterrence for me. And it's not quite a massive deterrence for me here because there's so many other things it's giving me that I'm really liking a lot that I'm generating a different kind of emotional experience from, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. 100%.
And anything that this is falling short on, it's still giving you a whole bunch of things that you can point out and go like, hey, given some of the bumps in the recent Marvel road, please continue going down this direction.
Really don't understand.
These instincts are good to follow.
Yeah, I don't understand the bad word of mouth that came out before it because of the outweighing of so much good.
Well, I could potentially see it becoming a Secret Invasion thing where it's like
the powers get overwhelming.
I mean, like, this is like really like serious and focused.
I see what you're saying.
But it's got nothing really.
But the last couple episodes, it starts to rush.
Yeah.
and
it really doesn't commit
don't
to
really
its
give a
themes.
shit.
Please
And
don't.
Is Echo going to become like overpowered with Choctaw Nation mysticism shit by the end? You know,
Like kills Kingpin.
like how crazy is it going to get?
Takes out Daredevil.
Well, she's obviously not going to kill Kingpin. He's in the Daredevil show. So
And will there be a meaningful use for the include? Like I like including all of the history and all of the notes of the nation and whatnot. But is there going to be a personal reason for doing that beyond just explaining a celestial power set?
Yeah, that's fair.
Because yeah, like her, there are moments where she seems like she's opening up to when he gives her the new prosthetic leg, and he makes a big deal out of like, this is representative of your culture. Part of me was like, well, she's kind of detached from it, and maybe that could be part of her journey. But yeah, like it would be nice to be a little bit more plugged into her personal journey through these images and these, flourishes of history.
And I think we will, hopefully, if it lands, get there to the point where like those imagery, because a lot of the imagery in the David Mack's art with her is important, like actual symbols tie into the character a lot in the comic books. So I'm really hoping we get to the point where like a lot of that imagery does come into play. And I think the first thing I saw with that was like, oh, okay, this might be the connection between the imagery and the character.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's where we get.
And maybe maybe she doesn't get imbued with like a complete cosmic power set,
Sure.
but maybe she has some attenuation to that, and maybe some ability to kind of tap into or harmonize with it.
We should rap without Greg, so it'd be
We
fun,
should
too.
rap without
Because I think we
Greg.
should, before he gets back.
The inmates have
That's
taken
it.
over the asylum.
Let's
Leave a
call
like
it.
on the video. We're done with
we're
this
done.
show.
Before he got back,
All right, thanks, guys. Your picture of the day. Shout out. Gabriel, welcome to 2024, my friend. Woo! It is January, so I have to fathom what your New Year's resolution is going to be. And if I know you, Gabriel, and I think I do.
I think you do.
I think I do. It is to buy a bidet.
Oh, I was going to make a baptism joke, but you beat me to it. Baptize your bum, my friend. Change your life with, with a nice jet of warm, soothing, cleansing water.
Because here's the thing, Gabriel. I need you to be my guinea pig this year. Every time I go to someone's house and then they want to show off that, like, hey, we got a bidet in here, I'm always like, cool. I have never used one because I don't get how it works. I don't understand where the water's coming from, where it's shooting from. I don't get how any of it works, Gabriel. My mind thinks that it's just shooting up from the bottom of the toilet of something that's been used already. And I'm like, that's disgusting. How is that? That's
recycling.
Unhygienic. I don't know what's happening there. And so, Gabriel, I'm going to need you to buy one. Tell me what the process is like. Send video archive footage if possible. Otherwise, you're going to get
multiple angles.
You're going to get a bunch of jokes about being an atheist again, or be an angel, Gabriel, or some shit, because you did not send me video footage of how bidet works.
Show us your butt. We want to see your butt, and we want to see your butt on a bidet. We want to see and send us some of the water too. Just once you're done with it.
John, please. Now we're going to get demonetized. You're too graphically direct.
I'm sorry. I mean, just...
You don't understand how to work around these rules, man.
Baptize your cheeks, my friend. Pray to this hygienic
Anyway,
God.
Happy New Year. Wash your butt.